Hey there. So you're thinking about starting an LLC in North Carolina? Well, you made a great choice. I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know to get your business up and running in the Tar Heel state. Before we dive into the specifics, let's talk about what an LLC actually is. So, an LLC, or limited liability company, is basically a business structure that combines the best aspects of corporations and sole proprietorships. I mean, it gives you the liability protection of a corporation, but with much less paperwork and fewer formalities. And actually, this means that your personal assets, like your house, car, and savings, are typically protected if your business faces legal issues or debts. Now, you might be wondering, why should I choose North Carolina for my LLC? Well, there are several compelling reasons. First off, North Carolina has a really business-friendly environment with relatively low filing fees compared to many other states. The initial filing fee is only $125, which is quite reasonable. On top of that, North Carolina has a straightforward formation process. I mean, the paperwork is pretty simple and the Secretary of State website is actually quite user-friendly, making the whole process much less intimidating for first-time business owners. Then there's the tax situation. North Carolina has a flat corporate income tax rate of 2.5%, which is one of the lowest in the Southeast. So this can potentially save you money compared to states with higher or progressive tax rates. Now, I want to let you in on something that could save you a ton of time and headache. While you can absolutely file all the paperwork yourself, many entrepreneurs choose to use a professional LLC formation service. Basically, these services handle all the paperwork and filings for you, ensuring everything is done correctly the first time. I personally recommend Northwest Registered Agent for this. They'll handle everything from filing your articles of organization to serving as your registered agent. And actually, they provide excellent customer support with dedicated support representatives. If you decide to use their services, you can find an exclusive discount link in the description and pinned comment below. So, who exactly should consider forming an LLC in North Carolina? Well, LLCs are particularly well suited for small to medium-sized businesses, freelancers, consultants, and even rental property owners. Basically, if you're running any kind of business where you want to protect your personal assets, an LLC is worth considering. For instance, let's say you're a graphic designer working with clients. If a client ever sued you for some reason, your personal assets would typically be protected if you operated it as an LLC. Or maybe you're planning to open a small retail shop. An LLC structure could provide you with the liability protection you need while keeping your tax situation relatively simple. Speaking of liability protection and paperwork, let's now look at the specific steps you'll need to take to form your LLC in North Carolina. Now let's talk about the first crucial step in forming your LLC: choosing a name. In North Carolina, your business name must include the words Limited Liability Company or the abbreviation LLC or L.L.C. So you could name your business Carolina Beach Rentals LLC or Rally Tech Solutions Limited Liability Company. Pretty straightforward, right? But here's the thing. Your chosen name must be unique and indistinguishable from other businesses registered in North Carolina. I mean, you definitely don't want to build your brand only to find out someone else already has legal rights to the name. To check if your desired name is available, you can search the North Carolina Secretary of State's Business Registry online. It's actually super easy and takes just a few minutes. Oh, and you should also consider securing a domain name that matches your business name. These days, having an online presence is practically essential, and honestly, it looks way more professional when your website matches your business name. So, once you've got your name sorted, you'll need to appoint a registered agent. Basically, this is a person or company that agrees to accept legal documents on behalf of your LLC. Your registered agent must have a physical street address in North Carolina, not just a P.O. box, and be available during normal business hours. You could actually serve as your own registered agent if you want to save some money, but there are some downsides to consider. For one thing, your address becomes public record, which might not be ideal if you're running a home-based business, and you'll need to be available at that address during business hours to receive documents, which can be pretty inconvenient. Now, I've got to tell you about what I think is the easiest way to handle all this paperwork and requirements: using a professional LLC formation service like Northwest Registered Agent. They'll actually handle everything for you, from checking name availability to filing all the necessary documents within the state, and they'll serve as your registered agent too, which gives you that privacy protection I mentioned earlier. I recommend Northwest Registered Agent because they offer really personalized customer service and will do literally everything for you, saving you time, headaches, dealing with paperwork, and potentially a lot of money if you make mistakes when filing. And if you do decide to use them, you can find an exclusive discount link in the description and pinned comment below. Forming an LLC involves quite a bit of paperwork and understanding legal requirements. So unless you're really familiar with the process, using a service can be a huge relief. They'll make sure everything is filed correctly the first time, which means no delays in getting your business up and running. And honestly, The peace of mind alone is worth it for most new business owners I talk to. Now let's file those articles of organization with the North Carolina Secretary of State. This is the document that officially creates your LLC. You'll need to provide your business name, principal office address, registered agent's information, and whether your LLC will be member managed or manager managed. The filing fee is $75, and you can submit online through the Secretary of State's website for faster processing. So, an operating agreement isn't legally required in North Carolina, but trust me, you absolutely want one. This document outlines how your LLC will be run, including ownership percentages, voting rights, and profit distribution. Think of it as the rule book for your business that prevents misunderstandings down the road. Even if you're a single member LLC, having this document strengthens your liability protection by showing the courts that you're treating your LLC as a separate entity. Next up, you'll need to get an employer identification number, or EIN, from the IRS. This is basically a social security number for your business. The good news, it's completely free to apply online to the IRS website, and you'll typically receive your EIN immediately. You'll need this number to open a business bank account, file taxes, and hire employees if that's in your plans. Now, depending on your industry and location, you might need specific licenses or permits to operate legally. North Carolina doesn't have a general business license, but many professions and business activities require special permits. For example, restaurants need health permits, contractors need state licensing, and you get the idea. Check with your county and city governments to make sure you're covered. I've seen plenty of new LLC owners make the same mistakes, so let me help you avoid them. First, don't mix personal and business finances. Open a separate business bank account right away. Second, many people forget to file their annual reports, which in North Carolina are due by April 15th each year with a $25 fee. And third, don't assume your LLC automatically protects you. You need to actually operate as a business with proper documentation and separate finances. Once your LLC is formed, I recommend using Northwest Registered Agent to help manage your ongoing compliance requirements. They'll make sure that you never miss a filing deadline and can answer any questions that come up along the way. And remember, there's an exclusive discount link for their services in the description and pinned comment below. Finally, consider your tax situation. By default, single-member LLCs are taxed as sole proprietorships and multi-member LLCs as partnerships. But you might benefit from electing S corporation status, which could save you money on self-employment taxes. It's worth consulting with a tax professional about this. So there you have it. You're now ready to launch your North Carolina LLC. With the right preparation and ongoing management, your business will have the solid legal foundation it needs to thrive. Good luck with your new venture.